Hello and welcome to this lecture. And in this lecture, we are going to go ahead and learn how we could create our very own navigation bar in Django. So we will be using Bootstrap for creating our navigation bar in Django. And what Bootstrap actually is that Bootstrap is a front-end web development framework which allows us to design the front end in a much more efficient and a beautiful manner. So in this lecture, we will be designing a navigation bar for our website. And for that purpose, the first thing which we need to do is that we need to get Bootstrap. So now in order to get Bootstrap, you simply have to go ahead and type in get Bootstrap 3, and there is actually a newer version of Bootstrap as well, which is Bootstrap 4, but still we will be using Bootstrap version 3 as it's not going to matter as we are learning Django. So if you use any version of Bootstrap, that's up to you. So now just go to download Bootstrap, and here there are actually two options for getting Bootstrap. Either you could download Bootstrap or you could simply use the CDN. So what CDN actually does is that you don't have to download Bootstrap. Instead, you just include this particular link right here in your HTML code, and it should basically add Bootstrap to your website. So now in order to add Bootstrap to your website, what you simply do is that you simply go ahead and copy this link. So let me just go ahead, copy everything up from here, and then let's go to the index.html page, and in the head tag of this particular page you just need to paste in the Bootstrap link. So as you could see, I have pasted my link over here in the head tag, and now if we actually go ahead and open up our website, and if I hit refresh, as you could see, now the font of these particular text actually changed, and the reason for that is now Bootstrap has been successfully added to our website. So now once we have added Bootstrap, let's go ahead and create the navigation bar for this particular website. So again, let's open up Visual Studio Code, and the first thing which we will do here is that we will go ahead and write in the body tag right before this particular list we want a navigation bar. So with Bootstrap we could do some cool things. That is, there are actually a few inbuilt things in Bootstrap like the navigation bar, banners, jumbotron, or anything like that, which we could directly go ahead and use without having to make them from scratch. So as we have to design the navigation bar, designing the navigation bar in Bootstrap is quite simple. You just type in nav class and just type in navbar, and let's say if you want the navigation bar in darker color, you simply type in navbar inverse, and that's actually going to create a navigation bar in inverted colors. Close the nav tag, and in here we will create a div class container. So we'll type in div class, that's going to be container fluid. So this is just Bootstrap stuff. So if you are not familiar with Bootstrap, it's absolutely fine. You can learn Bootstrap in a day or two just by reading the documentation of Bootstrap. It's nothing complicated in there. Bootstrap is simply a few elements predefined or pre-built, and you just need to know which classes you need to use for creating what element. Okay, so now once we have this container class, let's actually go ahead and add in the brand. So we will type in a class equals navbar brand, and this is nothing but it's actually a branding which is going to appear on your website, and in our case that's going to be the name of our photo app, and it also needs to have a URL. So we'll type in href, and that's actually going to redirect to the same home page of our website, which is nothing but a URL, which is nothing but photo app index, and then we actually go ahead and end this a tag over here. So let me just put in /a over here, and let's name this website as, let's say, photo, or let's say place. So once we have named this thing, we are basically good to go. So our navigation bar should be up and running. So let's save the code, and if we go back to our website, and now if we hit refresh, as you could see, we have a navigation bar right here. Now as I'm zoomed in, it's going to look a little bit weird, but as I zoom out, as you could see, the navigation bar looks pretty decent. So that's how we could go ahead and add different elements to our website. So in this case, we are adding the fixed navigation bar and everything like that. So it's quite interesting to learn, and it's going to help you to build your front end in a much more efficient and a better way. So in the next lecture, we will go ahead and we will try to add a few more elements to this particular navigation bar. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.